Tonight, before you go to sleep, try something. Turn off every light in your house, not just the bedroom, every light. Then stand completely still and wait. At first, nothing happens. You tell yourself everything is fine, because it is. You're in your own home. The doors are locked. The windows are closed. There's no danger. But then something strange begins to happen. Your ears become more sensitive. Every tiny sound suddenly feels important. A creak in the floor, a noise from another room, the hum of an appliance you've never noticed before. Your heart beats a little faster, and for a brief moment, a part of your brain starts imagining things that aren't there. Why? Why does darkness still make humans uncomfortable? Why do grown adults run up the stairs after turning off the basement light? Why do people feel safer sleeping with a small lamp on? Why are children terrified of dark rooms they've seen 100 times before? The answer has almost nothing to do with modern life, and everything to do with a world that no longer exists. A world where darkness wasn't an inconvenience, it was a death sentence. For almost all of human history, night was dangerous, not uncomfortable, not annoying, dangerous. Long before cities, houses, and electric lights, your ancestors lived in a world filled with predators, lions, hyenas, leopards, wolves, creatures that hunted most effectively when the sun disappeared. During the day, humans had one enormous advantage: vision. We could see threats coming, we could cooperate, plan, communicate. But at night, that advantage vanished. Suddenly, humans weren't the hunters, they were the hunted. Imagine sitting beside a small fire 50,000 years ago. Beyond the light, there is only darkness. You can't see what's out there, but something can see you. Every rustle in the bushes could mean danger. Every crack of a branch could mean death. The humans who ignored those sounds didn't pass on their genes. The humans who paid attention survived. And over thousands of generations, natural selection shaped a brain that treated darkness as a warning signal. That's why your fear feels automatic. You didn't learn it, you inherited it. Even today, your brain treats uncertainty as a potential threat, and darkness creates the ultimate uncertainty. You can't see what's around you, you can't predict what's coming, you lose information, and your brain hates losing information. In fact, psychologists have discovered something fascinating. People aren't actually afraid of darkness itself. They're afraid of what darkness hides. That's a huge difference. Darkness is just the absence of light. But your imagination fills in the rest. The less information your brain receives, the more it starts creating possibilities. And those possibilities are rarely positive. That's why a jacket hanging on a chair suddenly looks like a person. That's why a harmless shadow seems to move. That's why your brain starts checking every unusual sound. It's trying to protect you, even if there's nothing there. In a strange way, fear of the dark isn't a flaw. It's one of the oldest survival tools humans possess. A relic from a time when being cautious after sunset could mean the difference between life and death. But here's the strangest part. Most of us no longer face the dangers that created this fear. Predators aren't waiting outside our bedroom doors. Most people sleep in secure homes, yet the feeling remains. Because evolution moves slowly, technology changes in decades, the human brain changes over thousands of years. Electric lights have existed for only a tiny fraction of human history. Your ancient instincts haven't caught up yet. A part of your mind still lives in that older world, a world of campfires, predators, and endless darkness. Which means the next time you feel uncomfortable walking through a dark hallway, remember this: you're not being irrational. You're experiencing a survival system that protected your ancestors for thousands of generations. The darkness hasn't changed, but the meaning your brain gives it began long before you were born. Tonight, when the lights go out, your house will probably be perfectly safe. But a small part of your brain still remembers a time when darkness was one of the most dangerous things a human could face.